Great Halloween parties begin at Walgreens. Candy, party decorations, masks, costumes, makeup. Everything you need for Halloween fun now at Walgreens.
It was a mighty gorgeous sunset. It was truly a beautiful sight. All the friendly small housetops of Whoville glowing bright in the changing light. All the Whos who lived here in Whoville paused and smiled as the sun sank down and the purple shadow of Mount Crumpet crept across the farmlands beyond the town. It was a mighty peaceful sunset until old Josiah happened to sniff. And he whispered to his wife,
Mariah, will you also take a whiff?
And Josiah and Mariah double sniffed. And they said,
I wonder if...
But they really didn't wonder. They knew it was terribly true. They knew that the sour, sweet wind was coming back, and what the sour, sweet wind would do.
Inside, children.
My big friend, I love the big taste of chocolate in this little Hershey's Kiss.
Hershey's Kisses, the little kiss with the big taste.
I'm Freddy Krueger, and you're invited to my special get-together.
Gosh, Burger Chef, it's Wolfburger the werewolf.
Where can I get delicious burgers? Where can I get fun food? Where, oh where?
At Burger Chef.
Where?
And now at participating Burger Chefs, you can buy fun meals that now come on Halloween magic meal trays. There's a magic trick in each fun meal. There are 10 different magic meal tricks you can collect.
Burger Chef, you're incredible!
I suggest we stay indoors tonight. I suggest we lock ourselves in tight. Tonight, you know, won't go quite right. You can tell by the smell of the wind. It sounds like another one's coming. Another Grinch night might commence. I wouldn't go out on a night like this for $1.50. Always starts when that sour, sweet wind begins a-howlin'. Sour, sweet wind across the tree stumps on the wrong side of Punker's Pond. Then that wind wakes up the Gree-Grumps from their sleep inside the tree stumps, and all the Gree-Grumps start a-growlin'. And that growlin' and that howlin' runkles and grunkles up the pond. And that's why I'm suggesting to all you ladies, kids, and gents, I wouldn't go out on a night like this for $2.50. 'Cause when old Punker's Pond gets runkled by that howlin' and that growlin', that always disturbs the Hackencracks. And the Hackencracks start a-yowlin'. And the yowlin' of the Hackencracks
Max, plus that rucklin', drunklin', howlin', growlin', always irritates the Grinch. And then that Grinch starts in a prowlin'.
So I suggest we stay indoors tonight. Our problems are immense. I wouldn't go out on Grinch night for $6.60.
It's a wonderful night for eyebrows. Max? Oh, where is he? Max! It's a wonderful night for eyebrows. It's a wonderful night for teeth. It's a wonderful night for Grinch night. Their troubles will now commence. Oh, I wouldn't stay home on a night like this for $60.60. Max, go bring the paraphernalia wagon.
Ever hear of a gift certificate that turns into a soft drink? Oh, it can happen this Halloween. When you give out McDonald's Halloween gift certificates, kids take them to McDonald's and they get a McDonald's soft drink. Oh, what is that? A book of 20 Halloween gift certificates costs only $1. And can turn into 20 regular soft drinks. It must be the magic of Halloween.
Nobody can do it like McDonald's can.
Nobody.
This morning, Billy looked like any other boy, but as the moon rose, he turned into a werewolf. He used new Pa's Halloween makeup kits. His friends did too. Look, Mike's a vampire. Amy's a ghost. Pa's makeup is safer than masks. It never blocks vision, and it's hypoallergenic too. So watch your kids turn into the creatures they really are with new Pa's Halloween makeup kits.
While Max was obeying his master's command in the cave on Mount Trumpet's bleak peak, the sweet, sour wind swazzled over the land. And in the home of Josiah and his good wife, Mariah, they just stood there, and no one could speak. Until finally, Euchariah said...
Grandpa Josiah?
And Grandpa Josiah said...
Yes, Euchariah?
And Euchariah said...
Grandpa, we've stood and we've stood, and stooding, just stooding, produces no good. The least we could do is find out without doubt whether or not the Grinch is coming out. And so I suggest we don't stood here like sticks. Call the Grinch Alarm Center. Dial area code 519006.
Excellent suggestion, Euchariah. Area code 519006. Line's busy. Very busy. Ah, here he is.
This is not a recording. This is me in person. Your Grinch Alarm Warden, Sergeant Samuel S. McPherson. It is my duty to inform you if conditions improve or if they worsen. I have infiltrated his territory, keeping sharp eyes upon this schnook. And I'm focusing my focusella to take still another look. Conditions are worsen.
Hurry up, Max. I'm raring to go.
I'm gonna be the guest of honor at the exclusive Grinch Night Ball. Gonna be the only dancer in the Whoville Town Hall. I might enter the ball quite small, or I might go in quite tall. But I assure you nobody, but nobody, is gonna dance with me at all when I enter front and center at the exclusive Grinch Night Ball.
Ha-ha! Ready!
Giddy up, Maxie.
Attention, attention all who's. This is Sergeant McPherson, and conditions, I'm afraid, are now worser than worsen.
How many times have I said and said? How many times have I said in my head, what am I doing here? Why am I the slave of this Grinchy old crock? And I say how I wish I could turn back the clock and have the fine future I had once before, and again be an innocent puppy once more.
In your puppy house, Betty, with sweet Auntie Woofy Woofoon, feeding you hominy grits with a big silver spoon?
What am I doing here? Doesn't matter much how, but my dear old Auntie Woofy, wouldn't I fear very much care for me now?
Blah. As you can see by the lights flashing on the Zindex, that's the Zinheimer Disaster and Devastation Rate of Spread Calculating Index, I am recording the intensities and immensities of the Grinch's current antisocial activities. And ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, the Grinch is working up quite a score. And unless I am misreading, I think it's going to soar up even more.
You know something, Grandpa Josiah?
Do I know what, Euchariah?
You know, sir, this looks a lot better without my glasses.
You put your glasses back on and face the facts, Euchariah.
As the Grinch creaks ever closer to your little front yard gates, he's engaged in Grinchy practices that every who abominates. He defoliates, depreciates, deflating all the things he hates, and frequently expectorates. Oh, the acts he activates, he castigates,
he blastigates.
And while all of Whoville sits and waits the fates that it anticipates, his wagon wheel obliterates and decimates and platinates 10,000 little flowers.
Missed one. Got it.
You know something, Grandpa Josiah?
Shh, Euchariah.
Oh my gosh, look what he's doing now. He's hunting down the Wuzzy Woozoo. The Woozoo at least should have immunity. He's the only one left in our community.
Gall darn Bricklebush. I got brickles in my britches.
Phew, that was a mighty tight pinch, but the Wuzzy Woozoo has eluded the Grinch. He's safe inside a bricklebush.
You know something, Grandpa Josiah?
Do I know what, Euchariah?
I gotta go to the euphemism.
The euphemism? No one goes to the euphemism on a night like this.
But I gotta.
Euchariah, don't be long.
I suggest we stay indoors tonight. Our problems are immense. I wouldn't go out on a night like this for $66,600,000 and an extra 66 cents. He is wandering in the wind, while the hack and cracks are yowling, and the grey grumps are a-growling. He is wandering up Mount Crumpet in the sour, sweet Grinch night way. No one comes home through the wind, no one comes home through the growling. He is lost amongst the yowling, lost forever in the darkness of the sour, sweet Grinch night wind.
Darn these brickles anyway. I'll be sore for a month.
Where is that euphemism? Huh? Oh, a woozoo. Oh, a doggy. Nice doggy. Poor lost doggy. I'm gonna take you home with me. If I ever find it again.
Brickleize me, will they? I'll brickleize the entire township. Who are you?
Euchariah who, sir?
You're a rather small who, aren't you?
Well, I do the best I can, sir. Are you really the Grinch?
Am I the Grinch?
Sorry, sir. I have a slight astigmatism, an optical condition in which parallel rays of light from an external source converge or diverge unequally in different meridians. You know, sir, I like you much better with my glasses off.
You put your glasses back on and face the facts. Am I the Grinch? I'll show him. Unka potty papa, unka potty umpa, unka lunka, ibzin troika, foldimaldo pam tusk. Am I the Grinch? Out of my way, small who. I got bigger things to do than to waste my time with you on Grinch night. Achtung! Giddy up, Maxie! Let's stop Whoville! So with the sweet, sour wind still a-howlin', now the Grinch was really prowlin', and Euchariah watched him go a-clunkerin', skunkerin', skunk-a-punkerin' toward the helpless town below. And he thought about Josiah, Mariah, Obadiah, and Mathiah. He would have to save them somehow. He would have to save the town. He would simply somehow have to stop that Grinch from getting down. And suddenly Euchariah knew precisely what he had to do. Stall for time. And what does the rather small who want this time?
Will you please scare me some more, sir? I sort of like it.
Look, kid, I gave you the $2 treatment. You're not worth a first-class Grinching. Am I the Grinch?
Euchariah! Euchariah! Where are you?
Okay, you asked for it. Quit fuddling with your glasses. Put those glasses on and get up here.
Yes, sir.
Come on. Come on. Closer, Euchariah. That's a nice little who. Now closer. 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 And Euchariah, with a courage he had never known till then, Euchariah who, with a courage beyond the courage of most men, with the sour sweet wind a-howlin', stood before the gruesome Grinch and said,
To your words, bring on your spooks, shoot the works, I will not flinch.
Oh?
Listen, Bifala. Yeah. Euchariah, Euchariah. Grinch is gonna get ya. 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 Listen, Bifala. He's gonna get ya. Listen, Bifala.
Enjoying yourself? Take a little walk.
No, I wouldn't step here. And I wouldn't step there. I would only step round with the greatest of care. And it's hopeless to try to escape through the air. It's prime time to Seuss. We are every which way. Oh, you can't turn your back. And you can't turn your face. Without being some member of the unhuman race. We're a grisly, ghastly disgrace. Yes, it's prime time for Seuss. We're all over the place.
Enjoying yourself? Take a spook's tour.
You know something, Mr. Grinch?
What?
Well, sir, as I knew it would, sir, the sour sweet wind is dying down. No wind ever blows forever.
So what?
Well, sir, according to all available statistics, when the sour sweet wind stops howling, that always stops the gree-grumps growling.
Yeah, I know.
And when the gree-grumps stop their growling, Punker's Pond stops runklin'. And when Punker's Pond stops runklin', that always stops the hackin' cracks from yowling. And when the hackin' cracks stop yowling, you know what that stops. That always stops the Grinch from prowling.
Well, I'll be Grinched.
Well, I'll be Grinched.
Come on, Max.
Come on, Max, turn this wagon around.
Attention all who's. This is Sergeant McPherson reporting to you once more in person. And I can report that I never had thought that I'd ever report a report of this sort.
I'm sure gonna miss that Grinch night ball. But that wind will be coming back someday. I'll be coming back someday.
Look, Mariah, there's Euchariah.
What an unusual way to come back from the euphemism.
The nasty old soft sweet wind has blown away. All the grief of growling's growled itself away. Gone is the Grinch up the mountain far away. Hey, gone is the Grinch, that Grinch has gone away. Sing hallelujah, wind has blown away. Sing hallelujah, sing tra-la-boolie. Sing hoo-da-da-doolie, up the mountain far away. Sing hallelujah, Grinch has gone away.
Dip, 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 dip. Dip, 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 granola dip. Dip, 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 granola dip. Chocolate and granola already in my home granola dip, dip, dip.
Quaker granola dips, a hauntingly wholesome Halloween treat. Chewy granola dipped in real milk chocolate.
Chocolate and granola, lose my self-control and granola dip.
The perfect treat for your little monsters.
Beware, you may never leave. Dial this number now. I've got some grisly details for you. And if you're one of my lucky callers selected at random, you'll talk to me live while you're awake and safe. So dial this number now if you dare. Talk to me live. Freddy Krueger is waiting just for you.
$2 for the first minute, 35 cents each additional minute.
Tales of horror that will give you the creeps.
This is going to be extremely painful, Mr. Verrill.
The most fun you'll ever have being scared. Creep Show, rated R.
Now playing at a theater near you.
I'm Jerry Springer, and I want to be your governor. Now, after sharing some specific solutions for our unemployment and education problems in this state, it looks like the nomination is finally within grasp, which makes what I'm about to tell you even more difficult. Some 9 years ago, I spent time with a woman I shouldn't have, and I paid her with a check. I wish I hadn't done that, and the truth is, I wish no one would ever know. But in the rough world of politics, opponents are not about to let personal embarrassments lay to rest. Perhaps like you, I'm not sure what any of this has to do with being governor, but maybe my talking to you about this makes a point. Ohio is in a world of hurt. The next governor is going to have to take some heavy risks and face some hard truths. I'm prepared to do that. This commercial should be proof. I'm not afraid, even of the truth, and even if it hurts. Come on, join me on June 8th. We're going to turn the state around.
Jerry Springer, Democrat for governor. Rayovac is providing free personal kid-size flashlights for use when trick-or-treating Halloween night. These flashlights will light the way to safer rounds of the neighborhoods. To get your flashlight, just come to any Madison Burger King on October 30th and ask for one. No purchase is necessary, and Burger King will give you a special treat bag and a coupon good for the soft drink of your choice. But the supply is limited, so get to Burger King early. And remember, be safe this Halloween. Wear light-colored costumes, be extra careful crossing streets, and ask your parents to check your treats and throw out any unwrapped ones just to be safe.
Dear Great Pumpkin, I'm looking forward to your arrival on Halloween night.
They're back, all the little Peanuts characters, in a happy Halloween special, filled with ghosties and ghoulies and things that go bump in the night. It's The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, Monday at 8, 7 Central and Mountain.
10 singers, 9 singers, 8 yummy singers, 7 singers, 6 singers, 5 tasty singers.
Everyone
Everyone wants to zap gold cake with vanilla frosting, devil's food with chocolate, raspberry with coconut, all with cream centers.
Please one singer to zap.
Right now, in specially marked bonus packs, you'll find a pumpkin decorating kit and 2 extra zingers.
Trick or treat!
1 trick and 2 treats from Dolly Madison.
Goblins, werewolves, vampires. They're not real, but he is a real nightmare. Jamie Lee Curtis, Donald Pleasance. It's the night he came home. Halloween 2, Thursday at 8 on Channel 17. Parental discretion.
For Halloween, Toys R Us doesn't miss a trick, and the prices are a treat. We've got costumes for all Toys R Us kids, even grown-ups, and loads of candy, makeup, masks, and more. Toys R Us will make your Halloween supernatural.
Advised.
Trick or treat! Darn, I knew I should have worn a costume. Yo, Bo Peep, what you got in your bag?
Introducing Roy Rogers' Big Chicken Deal. 2 plump and juicy pieces of fried chicken, hot, crisp fries, and a fresh baked biscuit. Roy Rogers' Big Chicken Deal, just $1.99.
Don't you even think about it.
And at participating Hallmark stores, get your hands on the Spooky Sounds tape, full of creepy sounds and Halloween theme songs. $1.95 with any $5 Hallmark purchase, only at participating Hallmark stores. It's a scream.
No question about it, Storm. The government is having trouble with its budget, but you might end up having a little trouble with yours. When you see the price tags on this year's hottest Christmas toys, Maxine Block says the people who make electronic games smile when they look at their bank books.
These games may very well be at the top of many Christmas lists. Electronic games being heralded by folks in the trade as this year's holiday bestseller. There are so many of these games available that it's difficult to know which ones to buy, and that's why toy manufacturers are spending millions of dollars in advertising.
Mission, find the 3 keys, lay siege to the tower, and defeat the enemy within.
In this battery-operated game, the player uses electronic sounds as clues to get through the maze and steal the treasure. It's being called this year's hot item.
I think the hottest item makers are the TV commercials. There's no question about it. The children watch them, and the people know it. The manufacturers know it, and they know what times to put the TV commercials on, and the kids know.
Electronic handheld games like this one are also very hot items this time of year. What makes them so popular? Well, the buyers here say the kids like to see the action and the color, and they love hearing the noise. Then there are the electronic video games. You hook them up to your TV set. They're expensive, top price nearly $300, but those who sell them say that it's a very good investment.
I remember when I was a kid, my father would buy a game for the family, and we'd play it. And back then, it was usually the most expensive game that was purchased for us. Now, of course, times being things being that they are, the family game is now turned into and around the TV set, it seems. And this is an ideal gift. Everyone can play it. Everyone can get involved.
The problem may be too involved. Some argue that players get so hypnotized by these games that they have little time for anything else.
I have mixed emotions. I've been looking at the Intellivision and the Atari over there. I have young kids, and I've been thinking about eye-hand coordination and things like that, developing those. But then I've been reading in the paper and seeing on TV the articles of the parents groups that are against them. And we're thinking it over, looking for a Christmas gift, something useful.
Why are parents against them?
They say that, I think a lot of the parents say that they're, especially in the arcade parlors, that they're occupying too much of the kids' time, taking their lunch money, things like that.
They're kind of expensive. Do you have one?
Yeah.
Who bought it for you?
My mother.
Did she say it was a big sacrifice?
Yeah.
How many hours do you play it?
I don't know, 6 or 7.
A day? Well, you heard right, and that's a lot of time playing a game. It might be wise to limit playing time. And while we're on the subject, you may wonder how much time you have before these electronic games are sold out. Well, we visited several stores, and they say they're fully stocked for Christmas. They may even have a few left over if you want to buy them after Christmas.
Hallmark's ready for Halloween, and you know, it's the strangest thing. Everybody's wild about new scratch and sniff stickers in special trick-or-treat packages, and they're dying to take home these cuddly pumpkin bean bags. And these party decorations are so popular, they seem to just disappear. So come to Hallmark, the Halloween store. We're waiting for you.
They are the children of the corn. They must obey he who walks among the rows. And they live in a world where adults are not allowed to live. Children of the corn. A new kind of nightmare. An adult nightmare. Stephen King's Children of the Corn. Rated R.
Coming Friday. Check local newspapers for theaters and showtimes.
Halloween's coming. What are you going to do about it? Whether you do a little or a lot, be an original this Halloween and find yourself at Hallmark.
Hallmark has a way.
Let me tell you about my family.
Hey, here we go now, it's that time again. Let's take a look and see what's happening. Roller coaster ride, but no surprise. It's life with Louie, Louie, Louie. Life with Louie, Louie, Louie. It's life with likable, lovable, completely huggable. It's life with Louie.
When I was 8 years old, it seemed like my whole life was devoted to one thing, acquiring candy. For a candy mogul like myself, the biggest day of the year was not Christmas.
Here you go.
Hey.
Louie?
Or even my birthday. Oh. It was Halloween. That's right, the whole candy fiscal year revolved around October 31st. Which is why, every year, a month before Halloween, Mom issued a moratorium on the sweet stuff. No candy until the 31st. Every year, I barely made it to Halloween. Oh, you're no fun, Mom.
I know.
Clean up, aisle.
And then one year, I didn't.
Oh dear, the onions. Louie, go grab me 2 onions.
Louie, get that. Get that. What am I, your personal slave or something? What? Wow. It's a gold mine.
Can I help you find something?
No. Just browsing. Checking out your display. Looks really spiffy. Keep up the good work. On a go.
Careful, Louie, there's eggs in there.
Let's go.
What are you so jumpy about?
Well, it's grocery day. You know how excited I get. Well, let's go. The farther we got from the supermarket, the more I relaxed. By the time we got home, I'd practically forgotten all about the stolen piece of candy in my pocket. Until... Right on the block, Mom. Drop me off at Grunewald's. No, that'll look suspicious. Just slow the car down, I'll roll out.
Louie, what's gotten into you?
The cops, they're after me.
No, they're not. It's just the neighborhood watch meeting. Your father's hosting it tonight. And why would the police be after you anyway?
No reason.
And what are you going to do about the hooligans who are stealing our street signs?
Yeah, what about the street signs? We want some action.
Like I said, the best thing you can do is stay alert. Make sure your porch lights are on. Keep your eyes open.
That's not good enough.
Lights don't solve crime.
Yeah. So what are we gonna do about it, huh?
You all know me, Andy Anderson. Officer Perkins, I'm gonna get to the point. I'm not gonna waste your time with a lot of ridiculous questions.
I appreciate that.
First of all, is it true that in Turkey, common street thieves are punished by having their hands cut off?
I couldn't really say.
And secondly, how do we get some of those Turkish laws over here?
That's a one.
All right. Calm down.
What's going on?
Special assembly.
All right, students, listen up. Cedar Knoll Elementary is not just a place where you learn 3 R's. Here you learn about life. And with that in mind, it is my great honor to introduce Police Chief Perkins and 3 very special guests. Now pay attention.
Hello, kids. Ms. Halloran asked me to come down here and talk about crime and punishment. I figured I'd need some help, so introduce yourselves, boys.
Hey, Louie, isn't that your brother, Sid?
Very funny. You know, he made parole last month.
My name's Bobby. I'm doing 7 to 10 years for stealing cars. Tell them how you got started, Bobby. I stole a piece of candy when I was 10 years old, and it was all downhill from there.
It started with a single piece of candy, but soon I was cracking gumball machines and smuggling licorice, and I was planning an all-out assault on the chocolate plant, and...
Are you okay, Louie?
My name is Meat, and I'm here to tell you that a life of crime is no life at all. It all began when I saw a jawbreaker at a drugstore, and I had to have it. 10 years later, I was still stealing candy, and look where it got me. Candy. It's not just bad for your teeth.
Are there any questions?
Go ahead. Ask him.
You, the thin kid with the hair.
Hey.
You got a question?
Yeah, my question's for Meat. Is Meat a first name or a last name?
It's a family name.
So, your first name would be...
Red.
What? That wasn't a joke?
Maybe it was a joke to everyone else, but I wasn't laughing. When I looked at those 3 prisoners, I saw my future. All night long, I heard the crinkling, crinkling, crinkling of the candy. I had a choice. Either never sleep again in my life, or get rid of the candy. Goodbye. Forever! Free at last. All right.
Later, guys. Hey, what's this?
This Halloween, capture your ghosts and goblins on genuine Kodak film from Thrifty. Whether it's print, slide, or movie film, Kodak is the choice of professionals. Thrifty carries a full line of Kodak film, including C126-24 exposure, C110 and C135 24 exposure in regular and high-speed print film, KR135 36 exposure slide film, and Super 8 movie film. Remember, the sharper you want your memories, the more you need Kodak film and Thrifty.
Last year, one of everyone's favorite candies appeared in a Halloween-sized pack.
Skittles.
And word spread quickly.
Is this the house that gives Skittles? See, I told ya.
Oh, I felt a great weight had been lifted off my shoulders. I would have skipped all the way home if I didn't look so stupid doing it. What's that, Dad? You dressing for Halloween early?
Wrong again, my little citizen. The Neighborhood Watch Committee voted me their fearless leader, and I intend to look the part.
Great. There go the property values.
Watch it. Snide comments like that won't be tolerated on my beat. And was that you skipping outside?
Even my dad's raging psychosis couldn't dampen my mood. The candy was gone. I was candy-free.
Psst, Louie, I got you a gift.
What is it?
I know how hard Octobers are for you. With Mom's no candy rule, so when I found this, I figured it was time to do something for Louie. 'Cause you've always, hey, been such a good brother.
Where'd you get that candy?
I told you, Louie,
Who put you up to this?
no one.
You want me to go to prison, is that it? You're trying to put me away, lock me up, send me up the river, into the clink, the slammer, the big house, the hole. Well, forget it. I won't play the sap for you. I won't play the sap for anyone. That wasn't an ordinary piece of candy. No, it was a message. A message from the man upstairs. I knew what I had to do. I had to bring that sucker back.
Read a price check on aisle 7. Aisle 7.
Mr. Anderson, may I help you with something?
No, I was just doing some research, you know, studying the marketing of candy, that kind of thing.
Uh-huh. Tell me something, Mr. Anderson. If I searched your pockets right now, what would I find?
A lawsuit?
Do you know what an audit is, Louie?
Oh, something French. Flaky crust on the outside, cream in the middle?
Tomorrow morning, I'm having the whole store audited. That means I'm going to count up all the money in the cash registers and all the merchandise and make sure everything's been paid for.
How accurate is this audit?
Very. If a single piece of candy left this store unpaid for, I'll know it.
You will?
And I'll know whose parents to call.
Wow, that is an accurate audit. Guess I'll be getting home. It was time to face the facts. My life, Louie Anderson, marginal student, was over. I was now a common criminal. I wondered what kind of food they'd serve in the prison cafeteria. And I wondered if they'd give you seconds. Maybe if you asked real nice.
Hold it right there, pal. You're under arrest.
Don't send me to the big house. I didn't mean to do it.
Louie, what's the matter with you? I was just kidding.
Very funny. Why are you dressed like the Fuzz anyway?
'Cause it's Halloween, duh. Where's your costume?
Leave me alone. Halloween. If I never saw another Halloween again, it would be too soon. I had 10 hours to find a way to stay off the chain gang.
Louie! I'm very disappointed in you.
What? He called already?
Who called?
I still have 10 hours.
Louie, you're babbling. I'm talking about the candy. The candy I found in your jacket pocket.
Oh, right. So no one called you?
No, but you know how I feel about candy before Halloween. We had a deal.
You're absolutely right, Mom. Just give me that piece of candy. I'll get rid of it.
Too late. I put it in with the rest of the trick-or-treat candy.
You did what?
Hey, I never knew there was this many kids in the neighborhood. Free candy.
Trick or treat!
I wish I had a trick. Probably took you hours to come up with that costume, huh, Whitey?
No! What are you doing? I need that candy!
Sorry, buddy, it's Halloween. You're not going out without a costume. Rules are rules.
Oh, he's getting away! Hey, you! Ghost! Come here!
We gotta go over here! Over here! Go, sir!
Man, wait a minute. Red shoes? He had red shoes! Red shoes?
Ah! Get away!
Show me your shoes.
Would you get away from my son, you bad dog? Bad dog, go, go!
Hey, you! Ghost, come here!
Night Shiver, Dog of Justice.
Does it ever stop? I'm coming, hold your costume on.
This just in. 3 prisoners from county jail just escaped from a transport bus. They were last seen heading towards Cedar Knoll.
Andy?
Sorry, honey, gotta go. There's trouble out there. And you know me, Trouble's my middle name.
No, it's not. It's Mortimer.
Shh! That's our little secret.
I'll have to do something about that face.
Introducing Spooky Goop, horrifying monster makeup you make up at home. Spooky Goop's bubbling lizard lips, bat bones, and toad toes create a ghoulish goo that makes a monster out of you.
Now that's a face no mother could love.
Spooky Goop, spine-tingling makeup for Halloween or any unearthly occasion.
I just had the greatest idea. Let's spend the night in the fun house.
This better be good.
It's gonna be great.
Something is alive in the fun house. Something deadly. Something evil.
I don't know what that thing is.
Something that tonight will turn the fun house into a carnival of terror. The Fun House, rated R, starts Friday at the theater.
Thank you very much, Dr. Miller.
Thank you very much, Dr. Miller.
I told you, you never go trick-or-treating at the dentist's house.
Actually, I needed a new toothbrush. Don't move. That's the biggest dog I've ever seen. And I betcha he's rabid. That's no dog. That's Louie. I guess there's a resemblance, but you really want to take that chance? Maybe I should get some pepper spray.
And that's the whole sad story.
Don't worry about it, Louie. We'll come visit you in the big house.
Yeah, it won't be all bad. You get those cool pajamas. You know, with the stripes. Hey, Louie, were they Cashman high tops?
What?
The sneakers. The red high tops the ghost was wearing.
Yeah, I think so. Why?
Well, your ghost left a trail.
Right!
You're squishing my leg.
Anderson, really, shouldn't we simply let the police do their job? I mean, the officer said that we should...
I know, I heard the guy. We should leave our porch lights on and keep our eyes out. Sorry, Jensen. That's not gonna cut it in my posse.
Excuse me, who put you in charge?
My car, my rules. Now, where the heck is Jones Street?
Hold it right there, Casper Weinberger. Huh? I think I'll be taking that candy now.
But I spent all night. Well, he was big and bad teeth and ugly, and he called me Casper Weinberger.
Glenn.
A vampire! I'm so scared! Hey, Dracula, count this! Now give me your candy!
Drop that candy, Glenn.
Well, if it isn't Night Loogie, dog of the looginess!
Give me the candy.
Who's gonna make me? We are. Who else?
The escaped convict behind you?
Come on! How dumb do you think I am?
Is that a trick question?
I'm not falling for that escaped convict gag again. What do you think I am, a complete pumpkin head?
Yep.
Huh? Mommy! I want my mommy!
Here you go, kid. You can have mine.
Wow. Thanks a lot.
Gentlemen, lady, evening.
Wait a second. Mr. Meat, sir? The candy. Can I see the candy?
Sorry, kid. Finders keepers.
I just need one piece.
Wish I could help, but I'm a lost cause. Once a candy thief, always a candy thief.
Please?
Your paw's touching me.
Just one piece.
One piece, but you can't look.
What?
Golden rule, my friend. Guy with the gold makes the rules. One piece. No looking.
There must have been 500 pieces of candy in that bag, but it didn't matter. A higher power was guiding my hand that night.
Got it! All right!
There you go, kid. It's all yours. My advice, throw it away. 'Cause Candy, she's a cruel mistress.
You said it, brother.
Wow. What now, Louie?
Now we return it.
Return it? 1, 2, 3, go! Louie, isn't this kind of illegal?
No. What's illegal about it?
I don't know. Maybe the breaking and entering part?
No, it's only illegal if you're breaking in to steal something. Since we're breaking in to return something, it's perfectly legal.
Huh. Who knew?
Hey guys, what are you doing? The front door's open.
Figures.
I, Speedy McGreedy, have created Frankenstein Mouth.
I want juicy burgers.
We'll go to Hardee's.
The burgers are juicy and hearty.
Right, Ivan. Hardee's job royals them.
Let's say hello to Hardy.
It's Halloween time. When you buy a burger and soft drink at Hardee's, you get a coin to put in the fun machine, which gives you a Halloween prize.
I got a creepy crawly Halloween thing. I got a Halloween ring.
The fun machine at participating Hardee's.
Wednesday, it's a hair-raising Halloween happening. Catchy beginning. First, that Emmy-winning Fat Cat. It's the trick-or-treat trail.
I'm no scaredy cat.
It's all new Garfield's Halloween Adventure. Then,
I hear the Great Pumpkin.
the Halloween classic, It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown, right after Garfield Wednesday.
This is Jones Street.
Wrong again, Jensen. Jones Street is this way. You tell him, Andy.
There are the signs.
This is madness. Madness. We'll never see our families again. We're gonna have to start our own colony right here. Fellas, that's our call to duty. Follow that siren. In the car. I'm surrounded by incompetence.
Why do you suppose the door was open? Maybe they left it open to air out the food.
Right. The same way you open your mouth to air out your brain.
Exactly.
Oh, almost there.
Louie? I think I figured out why the front doors were open.
I don't care.
Oh, yes you do.
Yeah.
Airing out the food.
Going somewhere? I told you not to follow me.
Any ideas?
Yeah. Run!
Gotcha! Where do you think you're going?
Let go of me!
All right, drop the candy.
Uh-oh, the jig is up.
Hey, what about us?
Oh, drop the kids.
Ow.
Come out with your hands up.
Man, I knew that part was coming.
Now tell me, were you scared?
Not at all.
Maybe a little. You kidding? I'm still scared.
Louie, I want to thank you for saving my store.
It was nothing.
I owe you an apology. I never should have accused you of stealing.
Actually...
No, you're right. It should be a written apology. Now, tell you what. As soon as I'm done with that candy audit, I'll put it all down in writing.
Wait a minute. You're not listening to me. What I'm trying to tell you is... Don't worry, we're here now. Nothing to fear. Notch up another victory there for the neighborhood watch. Should incorporate, really. You were right. This piece of candy? How you feeling there, Louie?
What candy? What are you talking about? I don't have time for this nonsense. Anderson, your son's babbling. I think he's in shock. Take care of the boy.
Can I ask you a few questions? How does it feel to be a hero?
No, it's true. I'm not a hero at all.
Oh, you're just being modest.
No, I'm not. I'm telling you the truth. The only reason I was in the market is because I was trying to return the piece of candy that I stole.
This is reporter Kimberly Rains with local hero Louie Anderson. Back to you.
My son, the hero.
Wow, Louie, you're a hero.
Quit calling me that. Didn't you hear a word I said?
Huh? What's that, hero?
Never mind.
Louie, I hope you learned your lesson.
You heard me apologize? You're the only one. I tried to tell the truth, but no one would listen.
Well, the important thing is that you tried.
I'm sorry I took the candy.
I know, and that's what makes you a hero.
You think so?
I know so.
Good night, Mom.
Oh, Louie, one more thing. The supermarket manager stopped by with a reward for you. I put it in your room.
A reward?
Good night.
Avalanche! Jeez. I think I'll sleep out here tonight. Get away from me! Take a candy.
Oh, man, what smell?
It smells like formaldehyde.
Jensen, is that you?
Roll down the window, quick!
Oh, sure. Blame the pathologist.
As Halloween approaches, you have to prepare yourself for what might happen.
More orange sprinkles.
It's a special time of year, and Dunkin' Donuts is dressing up their donuts for the occasion.
And here's the werewolf.
So come to Dunkin' Donuts and get into the spirit of Halloween.
We'd like some Halloween donuts, please.
Oh.
Anything could happen tonight with Mickey Mouse and M&M's candies. Everything's gonna be just right. A special time for fun and M&M's from Mickey Mouse and friends. The magic never ends. Grab on to that M&M's feeling.
My little goblins will be out long after dark, so I depend on Duracell batteries to light their way, because Duracell lasts longer.
Tests prove after just a few hours of continuous use, regular carbon batteries wear out. But you can get up to 5 times more use from Duracell batteries.
That's why I trust my kids' safety at night to Duracell.
Duracell. The copper top battery. No regular battery looks like it.
We're home! Or lasts like it.
Halloween is really a special time, isn't it? Especially for me. You can see why if you know who I am. Look up a little. That's me, a jack-o'-lantern. At Halloween time every year, I sit up here and watch everybody go by. It's a nice and scary time, isn't it? All those wonderful costumes and masks and makeup. I think about how much fun Halloween is. I also worry a little bit about the things that can spoil the fun of Halloween. Those kinds of things scare me too, but in a different way. For instance, look next door. That's where Corey lives.
Corey, have you got that pumpkin ready yet?
Corey's going to carve a pumpkin with her dad.
Weighs 50 pounds.
That's a big one. It probably weighs close to that.
Probably.
Come on here and set it down.
Okay.
Let me get the paper straightened out.
How's that?
That's fine. Have you decided what kind of face you're going to make on it yet?
A happy face.
I'll do that.
Now, a pumpkin's not easy to carve. I know that. You need the proper tools. But first you have to draw a face that you can carve.
So you've got to be careful.
Corey's doing that.
That's a nice pumpkin face.
Thank you.
Well, let's see if we can cut the top off now.
Then you cut the top off so you can scoop out the insides. It takes a sharp knife. And you know sharp knives can be dangerous if they're not used right. I'm glad that Corey's father is helping her. It's much safer that way.
Eager to get inside?
Yeah.
Go ahead and pull that off.
Ew, look.
You ever seen the inside of a pumpkin before?
Yeah. Not that way.
Okay, now comes the fun part. Gotta start cleaning it out.
Getting my inside scooped out tickles me. It'd tickle you too, if you were a pumpkin. So far it's been fun. But look at Corey's hand. Kinda gooey, isn't it? Corey is going to carve the face with a small knife. Can you imagine how that knife could slip and maybe cut her? I hope Corey will do the safe thing. Good, that's a lot better. A clean, dry hand can hold a knife safely, and cut with it safely too. Cut slowly, carefully, in small slices, and always cut away from yourself.
Thank you.
Make sure there's an adult, or someone a lot older than you, who can help you if you need help. That's the safe way to carve a pumpkin. I'm glad Corey isn't going to spoil her Halloween fun. Carve carefully. That's one way to have a Halloween that's fun and safe. But what about having a candle burning inside your pumpkin? Well, I'm sitting on brick. But a candle and a pumpkin on a wooden porch might not be safe at all. A flashlight could be a lot safer then. But it's best to stay away from lighted candles that are inside or outside of jack-o'-lanterns. You know why. Well, not everybody carves a pumpkin on Halloween, but just about everybody does dress up in a costume. For instance, look across the street there. Do you see what I see? That robot is Jeremy in his costume.
Oh, Jessica, it's you. How do you like my costume? You look great.
Well, it may look great from the outside, but from the inside, things don't look very good at all. Jeremy can't see very well with his robot head on, and I don't think the rest of his costume lets him walk very well. He can't bend his knees.
How are you going to walk in that? I don't know.
It's hard for Jeremy to keep his balance. If Jeremy went out like that, he might keep losing his balance all the time. He might fall down just anywhere, and probably everywhere. Sidewalks hurt you when you fall on them, and so do streets. And streets are especially dangerous to fall down on. Jeremy has to be able to walk better if he doesn't want to spoil his Halloween fun. There, that's better. A costume shouldn't make you trip or fall. That's not safe. It should be easy for you to move in your costume. And you have to be able to see where you're going.
Look, Jessica.
A mask that makes it hard to see could get you into all kinds of trouble. There, that's much better. Jeremy can see well now and move safely in his costume too.
Now I'm going to try my...
Oh, but look at Jessica. She can't see much with her mask on.
It's too big for me.
A monster needs an ugly face. But does it have to be a mask? Makeup can be just as good, and it's always just the right size for you. Just don't get it in your eyes.
Okay, I'll get another one.
If you're not too good at putting on makeup, get an adult to help you. Make sure your mask and costume let you see well and walk well, and they won't spoil your fun on Halloween. Of course, the reason you get all dressed up at Halloween is so you can have fun going trick-or-treating.
Grrr.
And I like to see all the children out in their costumes. But when I see them, I always hope they don't forget all they know about crossing streets safely. And I hope you don't either. That's especially important when drivers can't see you well. And for you to see the cars well, it's a good idea to take off your mask when you cross. Even though it may not be night yet, it's dark enough to make things outdoors hard to see, you and the cars. It makes me so happy when I see children look to their left for cars, then right for cars, then left again before they cross. You mustn't forget all the safety rules you know on Halloween, and especially because it's dark. It's safest not to cross between parked cars. That can be very dangerous. And don't cut across yards or empty lots. When it's dark, you can't see what's there. Remembering safety rules is very important on Halloween. There's something else that can help keep you safe outside when it's dark. You'll see right away. Yes, just as I thought. They're coming up my walk now. The people who live in my house like to take pictures of the children who come by.
Okay, we're going to take a picture for a treat, too. Everybody smile.
Now you'll see what there is about their costumes that makes it easier for drivers to see them when it's dark. Do you see how easy it is to see the bright colors in the costumes? Bright colors are easier to see at night than dark colors are. But there's something else. Some parts seem to glow from the camera flash. That's how those parts will look when car headlights shine on them. Those are just pieces of special tape that reflect light very well. You can put tape like that on your costume and on your trick-or-treat bag. Some costumes already have reflecting material on them. Making your costume and your bag easy to see makes you easy to see. And that's a good way to help make Halloween safe. The safer Halloween is, the more fun it is, for you and for me. That's what I think. But some people have a strange idea of fun. They think it's fun to mess up other people's things with paint. They don't think about how the people feel whose things are ruined. And some people think it's fun to throw things at cars and houses and buildings. But the people whose things they're messing up don't. I don't either. It isn't fun to spoil other people's things and make them unhappy. Some people even think it's fun to smash pumpkins. Oh no, that's not fun. Not for all the people who work so hard carving pumpkins, and especially not for us pumpkins. Whew, wow, that was close. Some people don't know what fun really is. I do, and I'll bet you do too. And I know they do. Trick-or-treating is always fun. But there are some things you should remember to help keep it fun. One thing is to always go out with friends. And have an adult come along too. Don't ever trick-or-treat alone. And if someone you don't know very well invites you in,
Look, tonight. Would you like to come in? I have more treats inside.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
that's right. Say, no thanks. And don't eat the treats while you're collecting them. Stay in your own neighborhood. Don't get too far from home. Don't worry, you'll collect enough treats. People are expecting you. And even if you don't stop at houses with no outside lights on, which you shouldn't, you'll have a wonderful time at Halloween. Some of you will probably still be out when it's really dark. That's when flashlights are an especially good idea, to help you watch out for places you might fall or stumble over if you didn't see them. But remember, don't shine those flashlights into anybody's eyes, especially a driver's eyes. That could be dangerous. It isn't hard to have a safe Halloween. Just look how easy it is to see those children when they cross. They wouldn't want an accident to spoil their Halloween fun. I wouldn't want that to happen either. Trick-or-treating is almost over this Halloween for Corey and Jessica and Jeremy. It's almost time for them to head for home. But what do you do with all the treats you've collected? A lot of them are things to eat, of course. But you don't eat them all, at least not right away, that's for sure. And there might be some you won't want to eat at all.
Kind of gooey. It was
Get a grown-up to help you decide, or at least someone a lot older than you.
Let's get rid of that.
You see, some people think it's fun to play tricks with your treats. Watch out for candy wrappers that have been torn or punctured. That might be a sign of tampering. There might be things in the candy, so break open candy bars before you eat them. Cut fruit into pieces before you eat it, just in case something's been stuck in it. Watch out for things that look like candy, but might be medicines or drugs, or even poisons. Don't eat anything that doesn't look right. If it looks funny, it might not be so funny if you ate it. Treats are so much fun to collect, It'd be awful to have them spoil your Halloween fun by making you sick. Corey's treats won't make her sick, and I hope yours won't make you sick either. I hope you can have the most fun you've ever had this Halloween. Halloween can be a scary time, not because of witches or ghosts that we know aren't real, but because of real things that can spoil our fun. Just remember these few important things I've told you about. Carve your pumpkin carefully. Make sure that you can see. And make sure people can see you. Remember all your safety rules, and take off your mask when you cross the street. Trick or treat in your own neighborhood, and don't keep any treats that don't look right. If you can do all that, then you won't have to worry about scary, real things happening on Halloween, right? Right.
Have a fun and a safe Halloween.
Channel 47.
There's goblins, there's ghouls, there's pirates about. Halloween's coming, the trick-or-treaters are out. But look at that witch on Halloween night. She's the first one with a blinking pumpkin light. Pumpkin light flashes so everyone knows she is near. Pumpkin light makes Halloween safer and scarier this year. And pumpkin light safer for a spooky pumpkin too. Just pop it right in and watch your pumpkin go boo.
Pumpkin Light is available at Osco, Purity Supreme, Spags, and Leewards.
It was a Halloween party where fantasies come true. I put on Showtime makeup and did a dance or two. The boys and ghouls were hanging out like Vamp and Tigress too. My Showtime face was all in place, then Rock Angel, I saw you.
It's Showtime, the adult Halloween makeup. Showtime is hypoallergenic, more comfortable than masks, more fun too.
You know you are my fantasy, but I can't speak to you.
Make up a Halloween fantasy with Showtime makeup.
This Halloween, party with your favorite monsters during Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios, Florida. And right now, carve out savings of up to $16 off admission with this special coupon you'll find on 2 liters of Pepsi. For details, visit a Pepsi display near you. Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios. Hurry to Ticketmaster today for advance tickets, while you can still slash the price.
We were telling ghost stories in the Fun Fruits jungle. The coffin opened, and the skeletons scared the alien! Skeleton! And that's how we discovered new Fun Fruits Spooky Fruit, with skulls, ghosts, and monsters. And Fun Fruits Space Shapes with aliens, astronauts, and spaceships. New fruit snacks from Sunkissed Fun Fruits.
Give me 5.
New Fun Fruits Space Shapes and Spooky Fruit.
From the master of suspense, Stephen King, comes a tale you'll never forget. Silver Bullet, Halloween night at 8 on Movie 32.
Halloween. A time for children. Parties. Good times. Halloween was a special time. Until he came back for more.
I told you this isn't a man.
Monday, October 21st at 8. TV 50 presents the broadcast television premiere of Halloween 2. Michael's back, and there's no place to hide.
I didn't know! I did not know!
Ah!
And let the servants do the shopping.
People tend to see red when you serve up anything but what is tomato sauce, because what is never skimp on their special ingredients and top quality tomatoes. Twice the taste and twice as good, because what is means good food.
Oh, they're Kit and Caboodle, yes, it's true, yes, it's true. Oh, they're Kit and Caboodle, how'd you do, how'd you do? They're a darling little pair, and they ride most anywhere. Then they'll turn as if they're coming back to you. Pretty darling, trusty friend, on them you always can depend. And we made them to be loved by girls like you.
Kit and her pony Caboodle come with everything you see. They're from Ideal.
Добрый вечер, мои дорогие. Здравствуйте, дочка. Как поживаешь?
If people everywhere exchange greetings of peace, hope, and love, the world
Peace.
might get the message.
Мир.
Peace. American greetings.
Oh, I need some last-minute gifts. You? Curtis Mathis backs everything with a 4-year warranty. Everything? Then I'll take these stereos. VCRs, cameras, portables, consoles. Everything.
Delivery and installation are included.
Oh, tonight I'll handle those details.
Of course.
Hey! Merry Christmas!